There it is.
There we are. Hi, people. Welcome to the Redneck Zone, where there is a fungus among us.
Wow.
Speaking of fungus, the conversation was about putting potatoes in your socks or an onion in your sock. To do what, Peachy?
Draw the infection out, the bacterial infection.
Mouse, I was reminding them a week or two ago you was talking about slicing it and putting it like on your nightstand.
Hang on, Jerry. Okay, Jerry, sorry, go ahead. I had a technical difficulty because the ad ran on YouTube and it unmuted myself.
Right, yeah. I was sitting there waiting on go. And...
Putting a slice of onion on your nightstand while you're sick draws the bacteria and stuff out of there.
Exactly. That's what they used to do back in the day, huh, Peach, with bronchitis or pneumonia. And that
with the Black Plague, actually.
That's right. And that is why when you cut an onion, if you only use half of it or a quarter of it, you don't wrap it in cling wrap and put it in your refrigerator. You put it in the bucket for your compost because it's going to absorb all those toxins and everything. And a lot of times when people get sick at like a church picnic, it's onions in the potato salad. It ain't the mayonnaise, however you say it. It's the onion. Yep, right on.
Yep.
So Peachy had, in the name of God. That was not me that time. Magnus
is on call on fire department, so we'll hear radio every now and then, y'all.
Okay.
That's our community service, putting up with his radio.
Okay.
I turned my radio down.
Your radio?
What were you going to ask, Mouse?
Oh, do you have congestion or bronchitis right now?
It's from my pancreas and all the detoxes I'm doing.
Oh.
But it is seriously loose and very productive. Trust me, it's not a tight choking cough. It's very productive and loose, and so.
Excellent. So it's working.
Yes, it is. It is getting all kinds of nasty crap out of my system.
I tell you, has it finally gotten cold where you are, Peachy?
Oh my God, it's been in the 60s and 70s, and I go back there to cook dinner, and Jared had left the back door open, and I swear it was 32 degrees back here.
Gosh. See, I got the ear infection and the drainage from ragweed because it's only for like 2 days hit in the 40s, and it would not knock that ragweed down. So I, like, November 15th, quit taking like over-the-counter allergy relief. What an epic mistake, because at first it's a dry cough and it just drives you crazy where all that ragweed's just laying on the hairs in your throat.
Right.
But you have to do the cough, and you're like, oh, I'd rather have a big cough than that little thing. Well, I'm glad you're getting better.
Oh, this detox is wild. I'm using like Global Healings detoxes. What's his name? Dr. Groove. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe the liver detox. That is some of the grossest crap I have ever seen in my life, but it does exactly what it says it's going to do.
Now, how do you apply it?
You get your 3 gallons of filtered water, and it comes in a bottle. I don't know, my camera's not working, but if you could see it. Oh, that could be why it's not working, you dumbass.
Do you have a paper over it?
It's in a can. I'm sitting here wondering why my camera don't work. Now I look up on top of the computer and I'm like, well, duh.
You have a little can over it. Oh.
But you dump this in one of the gallons, and you add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother, just 2 tablespoons, into the gallon of water with that, and then you make you 2 more gallons of just ACV water, 2 tablespoons to a gallon, and every day you just alternate and drink off these. And oh my God, the crap it flushes out of your liver and gallbladder is just disgusting in so many different ways.
But it
It's
works.
bad.
Hold it up again, Peachy.
Say it again, Moms. Livatrex. Livatrex.
Yes. And it's Global Healing Center. They're on Facebook. I can send you a link.
Hey,
But
Kathy.
I'm doing the kidney next, and the kidney detox is what's sitting at the post office waiting on me. So.
But you know what the good news is? You have a septic tank like I do, right, Peachy?
Yeah.
So we're not, in your case, you're not going to have to use the stuff that you put in once a month into your septic tank because the Livatrex is doing it for you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yep. Ridex, that's it. You don't need that because you got the Livatrex. Now, how long will you do this?
The liver you did for 6 days. The kidney I'll do for 5. But you do the same thing. I'll get a bottle like this, and I'll dump it in a gallon of water and add the apple cider vinegar to it, and then another plain gallon of apple cider water, and just alternate them and drink it until it's gone.
Okay.
Once the gallon's gone, you're done.
Dang. Are you feeling better from doing it? Sorry, Moms.
That's okay.
Yes, I feel so much better. You feel better just seeing all this crap that comes out. I mean, I don't mean to be gross, but oh my God.
Yeah, that's not gross at all. Yeah, it's working. That's great.
You really have stones in your gallbladder and your liver, and ew. I want that out. I don't care what it looks like or how long it takes. I just want it out.
Imagine what it'd be like for someone who eats an enormous amount of processed foods or fast foods to do something like this.
Oh.
You know, we eat real food.
That wouldn't be good.
That would be me.
You stop it. You've been eating way better, Tommy.
Yes, you have. And I've been waiting on cooking videos. I check every damn day for cooking videos.
I know he got a cookbook.
They're coming. And by the way, I did make my coconut rum chicken.
Oh, was it good?
It was good, but I think, from the taste of it, I like it better without the rum. But if somebody really likes coconut, I think they would love it.
Huh.
So you don't particularly like coconut, Tommy?
I don't like the texture of coconut.
Oh.
So.
But it was a rum. It should have been liquid.
Oh, it was. But, I'm not a big fan of it. I can take it, but I don't know. It was good. Don't get me wrong. The chicken was good, but I just didn't like the rum in it.
Okay, well, try something different. Try a beer. Try a different alcohol. I mean.
Hey, I got one covered. I got lots of alcohol.
Magnus, did you try it? Did you like it?
It was all right, but I could have seen where it could have had improvement.
Your dad doesn't know how to add enough salt. He has no problem with onions, but he needs salt and pepper.
Okay, he ain't got no problem with garlic powder and cayenne. I'll be yelling no at the Friday cooking show. No, back off, back off. Yep.
I figured out the whole one about the that the red peppery looking stuff, cayenne.
Cayenne.
Yeah, I figured out that the hard way. He just dumps it in there.
He's a scary man in the kitchen, is the bottom line.
But I like most of my cooking.
But are you going to put the video up? Well, did you not put up the coconut rum
I'm not
chicken?
editing it yet. I'm going to put it up.
So you didn't do nothing on Friday? You didn't put up a cooking video?
Not yet.
Okay, but Friday's done come and gone.
Okay, why is it
And it-
echoing?
I've actually got
It,
two of them. put up.
Hey, Tommy, it took me a whole long time to learn a lesson about the kitchen, though, when they're calling you dangerous.
I kind of just showed up.
Because we like our cooking and we like it really spicy. We want everybody else to like our cooking. Most of them can't handle it.
So you have to talk with your. Let's see here.
Well, I mean, you know,
And there's your microphone.
so anything really hot is okay with me. And that's the way I cook my food, is really hot, because a lot of other people don't like it as hot as I do.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. We want everybody else to like our cooking that we're inviting over, so we're going to have to tone it down. So.
see, Jerry nailed it, Tommy. But my point was, if you have a Friday night cooking show, there should be a video up Friday. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Right?
I'm trying.
Okay, so get back on it, because I looked and there was nothing. Because sometimes I get Googled and stuff, and I was like, I'll be dab blam it. He didn't put up a Friday night cooking show, and I felt violated. I felt ripped off. I was disappointed.
Right?
And I knew there was coconut chicken happening. Me and Peachy, it was like, I would like to learn. And here's something, Jerry nailed it. You can put cayenne pepper on the table, and people can put cayenne pepper. Oh, what in the heck is happening now?
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, can y'all hear me? This is a test from Mrs. Manland's cell phone.
Yes, we can hear you.
Cool. Okay.
But we have two Kathys down in the panel. Not one, we have two.
We have two.
That's two.
Her
TW.
laptop and her phone, I bet.
Well, I'll be dang, ain't that something?
But Jason talks on his phone and he doesn't get two.
Well, she's got this live here on Google on her laptop as well, and she's up to the cell phone.
She's going to have to pick one.
She's finna go to work.
Okay. So
But
anyway,
that's-
hi Manland, hi Cat. So Tommy, we need a Friday night cooking video, and you can put cayenne pepper on the table and people can season it themselves.
Well, see, now, I kind of got off track with my cooking videos because I started running out of ideas to cook.
Okay, you have no excuse now, do you?
Well, now I have this big crock pot cookbook that's, I mean, just all kinds of crazy ideas. So,
And Peach, who gave you that cookbook, Peachy?
Peachy gave me that cookbook. And
Okay.
Jerry sent it to me, so, you know, whole world of big thanks to both of them.
Right.
But yeah,
Okay.
It's got over 400 recipes in it, Mouse.
Yep. I just put up a canning mushrooms video, Tommy, that I already canned a mushroom video like a year ago or something. But whatever you're cooking, just show it. If you made it last Friday, well, just video it again. And then people like me can't say you can't call it a Friday night cooking show when there ain't no Friday night cooking going on a video
Right?
for viewers to watch.
that was kind of the reason I didn't get to upload it, because it took me a while to cook the taters and the chicken last night. And I had to run children home and do this and do that, so it was late by the time I got home and got everything ready.
Well, you need to let people know, I'm sorry, it's the Friday night cooking show. Walk. You got feet. You ain't their daddy.
Well, it was some of them's daddy.
Well, Magnus is yours, but he lives there, for crying out loud. You couldn't
Well,
be some of them's daddy. You're only two daddies.
But, you know, in the cayenne pepper, my theory is the hotter it is, I don't mind it hot. But my theory is, the hotter it is, the less everybody else is going to eat, so it means the more I get to eat later.
See, that's so
Well,
wrong
that's
because
true.
it is not all about you. Magnus is a young man in high school who needs victuals. And he does not want to burn every... Now we have 3 Kathys on the panel. If I get knocked off this panel, I'll be going Mississippi and kicking somebody's tail.
I don't know why there's 3 of them. Oh, one of them froze up.
Let me know so I can meet you over there and record that stuff.
Speaking about
Okay.
putting up Friday night videos.
Yeah, and hey, moms, can't he cook on Wednesday and record it and then
Yes,
just
ma'am.
upload it on Friday?
Well,
Right?
I do. I
Yes.
actually usually do.
Ma'am.
Well, you didn't this time, so you didn't usually nothing this Friday. I want a video.
I've got 2. I
Well,
actually.
put them up.
Well, I
Well,
think-
what the hell?
Peachy.
I said, what the hell? He's got 2 that he ain't uploading. I'm searching his channel for a cooking video.
Yes. Like
Well,
a loyal subscriber, me and Peachy are out there trolling, looking for the Friday night videos so we can leave a comment. Like a good subscriber, give a thumbs up, but we had nothing. So we had to go watch weird people's videos. Weird people. People they had real
I am
kitchens,
watching
Tommy. They used
I am
measuring
watching the shit
spoons.
from Oregon.
Yeah, and because we had nothing. And it's not right. You're just leaving a couple women hanging. One sent you a darn cookbook for crying out loud.
That's just not right. Y'all had to go watch weird people cook that actually had real kitchens instead of
What
watching.
kind of man are you, Tommy? Leaving women hanging. 2 of them. Come on.
Tell
I was
it,
in
Mom.
on that shit. Come on. Get with it, man.
Yep, tell it, moms. See, what makes
Sickin'.
your Friday night cooking video so good is you're doing it at a coffee table in a corner in a tiny house. Like I could never cook, or I would like land veal in my lap, burn it, right, wearing shorts. It's the whole scene of the tiny house, the sitting in a chair, the madness of it all, the skillet and the flame right up against the perma thing, don't put near heat. It's the whole danger factor. You know, so we used to be able to watch Evil Knievel back in the day. I think he's dead and his son sucks, right?
Yeah.
We have you,
Yeah.
but you have 2, but put them up. Put them up.
Right?
Yeah.
There
You
is
should be
only so
ashamed.
much Oregon militia crap I can watch, Tommy. I'm gonna go militia on somebody here.
Yeah.
I've been watching
Okay.
that too, Peachy, and I am so fed up with that Pete guy.
Santilli. Oh my God, I want to hit him.
What I believe in constitutional law, but I just want to reach in and slap that smug little grin off his face.
I haven't seen any of that.
That's, oh my God, I just want to hit him so bad. Just shut up and go raise hell already and get it over with.
He has to talk it to death, though, right?
Oh my God. Like 4 hours a day. Really? Just go do something or shut up.
Mm-hmm. They'll talk it to death. It's like the dog is dead, quit kicking it.
Like Daddy always told me, shit or get off the pot. I mean,
Look at them wise words from Peachy's papa.
I've got a question for moms.
Uh-oh.
Moms,
Yes,
prepare
sir.
yourself. Do you have a helmet?
I'm ready. I'm
Do
hanging
you
on.
think the Steelers are gonna win?
I sure hope so. It would be really nice, but with Antonio Brown being down, I don't know because he kind of carries the defense. But we'll see.
Okay.
I don't think Ben is gonna. I don't think Ben is gonna open up because he can't throw. You know, he's only throwing real short distances, so I don't know if he's gonna start or if Vic's gonna start. But it would be nice.
Patriots are going into it healthy.
Let me explain this so all y'all understand.
It's the Steelers and the Panthers gonna be in Super Bowl.
Your
The
daddy was
Panthers are going
talking
to win it all.
madness.
Enough said. Nothing else matters. The Panthers are going to win.
Bama whooped it.
The only team I actually watch is the Panthers. I mean, so.
Okay, that Bama Clemson game was a nail biter. That was like watching the Saints at the Super Bowl. That was the most fantastic game I've watched in 15 years. And I'm a Tigers fan, but it was like Roll Tide. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Right.
Yep. Yep. Because sometimes you got very mixed match. This was like two Titans, and they all played with heart, all of them. They kind of fell apart in the second, but they still were amazing. Because you're up against Alabama, for God's sake. Always been something to be reckoned with.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And did you see Alabama wrote letters, and a bunch of people sent them on because 30 or 40,000 Clemson fans went all the way to Arizona to see the game. Of course, they wear their orange. It's an orange out. And a lot of people from Arizona and Alabama said they never met such gracious fans. Great sportsmanship in the stands. When you get two Titans like that, it can get hinky because like I grew up in Louisiana, and I was allowed to date an Alabama boy, but I knew I wasn't going to take one for keeps. Okay, that was just how we rolled. And so usually it's Alabama who gets stupid, but Arizona was amazed at the hospitality of all of it because of the Clemson fans, and that really said a lot about both teams.
It was awesome. All the way around awesome.
Yep.
See, now that's the type of stories I like to hear about football players, not the stuff where or the fans and everything, not where they get out and they start yelling and fighting with each other, or the players get out there and start cussing and fighting. Mm-hmm. That's all stupid. It's a game. You're paid to play the game. Everybody likes to watch it. Why the heck are you fighting over it?
Well, it's exactly right. The pressure on a college football player is incredible. Just insane. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're doing 2-a-days. They're not just majoring in education or history, right? These are young men. Well, they're like our young guys in the Army, right? They bust their tails, full of testosterone, right? That sort of thing. And when they have a really good coach who can pull them together and help keep that together, it's just amazing to me that they're 18 and 19-year-olds, with such training and discipline and keeping it all under wraps.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, Mr. Tolley's out there looking for a link.
Is Mr. Tolley there?
Mr. Tolley!
Yeah.
He's out there.
We're without flint and steel, Mr. Tolley, so it takes a hot minute because, well, we're all slow.
Yeah, we got to
I don't have anything open but this, so I can't even see the external.
And Peachy, you can see the external for once. Go ahead, Moms.
I had a talk show playing in the background at work this week, and I heard that there's a high school that doesn't allow cheering anymore. You can't say airball or you can't boo, and it's all falling under that bullying.
Oh, no.
You can't pump it up, keep that spirit, pump it up. You can't do that.
Well,
it's just
it's banned at school.
You can't yell cream them.
Oh, heck no.
I can't remember where it was at, but
it's going to spread across
I had
the
to talk
country.
with you or something else. Yeah, you get one person with the panties in a bunch, and you can't do this. In fact, I heard that they don't want the terrible cows at this game on Sunday because people are getting hit with them.
Oh my God. See, remember the fun of it? Wipe them up with the field. And that's going to spread across the country like wildfire, Moms. Wherever it started, it'll catapult. Not catapult. There's another word, but it escapes me.
I honestly believe that anti-bullying thing is quite possibly the worst thing to ever happen to school systems.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Somebody
picks on me, I'm going to bloody their freaking nose.
Well, a lot of times they make the bullies and the victims shake hands, even though the bully's going to keep being the bully.
The only
I'm
way
going to
you
bloody the bully's nose.
Exactly. The only way you back a bully down is when he's trying to take your lunch money or your lunch box, you sock him in the nose with it. And I got suspended back in the day. But the thing was, they had to hit me first, and then my job was to wipe up the hall with them. And I didn't get in trouble.
Absolutely.
But they never bullied me again. You might take my lunch money one time, but when you're walking off, I'm gonna hit you in the back of the head with something. They never go for the fighters, and now, oh, they're so violent. You're like, shoot, I'm not going to talk to nobody's mama. Nothing. Sock 'em one. You get suspended, we'll have ice cream every day. Get a little reward for that.
Oh, I did that for Tori. She was really tall and getting picked on a lot. And Jared showed her this pressure point up here.
Mm-hmm.
Little bitty shit of a kid was picking on her, and he kept picking on her. She warned him. Finally, she grabbed him by the neck and she put him on the ground. She got suspended for 3 days. I made her a cake.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm like, hell yeah, drop his ass.
And then they don't bother her.
Go ahead.
He never
No,
came
Moms.
near her again.
No, Moms, you go.
I taught in the same school that my daughter went to high school at, and I had teachers every day in my room saying, you know what your daughter did today? Well, did they deserve what was going on? Yeah. I raised her that as long as she could present her case respectfully, she was entitled to her own opinion.
Yes.
But there was times that I had to correct her, but I would pull her aside and say, look, I have to say this, but it's not like I really mean it, and we'll discuss it later. Just take what I'm going to give you.
Yes.
Just to keep good faith with other parents.
Yeah.
Now, Magnus can tell you what I used to do. I used to go to school and fight for my youngins when they got in trouble for fighting.
Tommy, you can't go attack a youngin' that ain't yours.
No. I'd go attack the teachers. I wouldn't attack them physically. I would yell at them. Although they did have the sheriff's departments there several times trying to stop me.
Magnus,
Oh my God.
did you want to die when it happened?
No.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Well,
Magnus,
Go daddy.
Magnus had this girl in school that would call him because of his name. Everybody in school makes up some stupid name. So when he was in school, they called him Maggot the Faggot.
Oh my God.
He got tired of it. So he looked at the girl. He said, I tell you what, you B-I-C-T-H. You need to stop. So she goes and rants him. She tells the bus driver, the teacher, whoever it was, he called me such and such. Well, they didn't care that she'd been calling him that for weeks. And he finally had enough of it. So they were going to suspend him. So I went to school, and me and the principal and the teacher and the bus driver, we all didn't see eye to eye on this. But I did not let them push my youngins around.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
crap.
I'm sorry to interrupt all these good stories, but if I don't get off this chat, my tablet will die, and I will not be able to get back on. So I'm gonna cancel the. I'm gonna exit out of the chat and try to get some more battery. Then I'll try to come back.
Okay, Doodle.
Okay, Mac, hurry back.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
My daughter, her best friend, whenever she was in 3rd grade, there was a girl picking on him, and he was just a chunky monkey. I love him. He's not a chunky monkey anymore. He's a sexy man. But the tallest girl in school was picking on him, and she warned her, and she warned her, and she warned her because she takes offense to people calling other people fat. And she just laid that girl out, and they've been best friends ever since 3rd grade. The little boy that she was calling fat. I was so proud of her.
Well, the anti-bullying part of it. Everybody always goes, well, we don't need to bully people. But that's what gave a lot of people their character as they were coming up. That's what made people who they are.
Mm.
And when they didn't have all that anti-bullying crap going through the school systems, you didn't hear that many school shootings either. Now they've made all the victim or all the people that were bullied victims. You know.
Hey, wait a minute. You ain't going to a joke like we got to have cops later on or something, are you?
Oh hell no! I believe cops in the schools are the wrong thing too. Because they
No,
make.
I'm saying that's why we get cops is because they were the ones that got bullied.
Well, you know.
It's just a joke I've heard before, I guess. Sorry.
I mean, I've heard that a lot, but there used to be. We had a guy. His name was Morgan, and this dude was. Shoot, he was as tall as Logan is, and he probably weighed about 300 pounds.
Good God.
He was not bullied in school because he was so big. Nobody picked on him.
No shit. You'll get squished.
I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. You just described me when I was in school, and some of my worst fights was because I think they thought if they could beat the biggest guy in school, they could make a name for themselves. Yeah, I got in several fights. People just wanting to pick on me because I was the biggest dude in school.
Well, see, our Morgan was not picked on, but he was a bully. And he did become a cop, so.
Oh, wow.
He was also fired because he was beating the prisoners when he was a jailer, too, so, you know. So, you know, there's that whole,
Yeah, let's not beat the prisoners.
Yeah, I mean, that's the people we shouldn't beat. I mean, it's just, you know, they just caused major havoc and harmed people. So let's be nice to them.
Listen, love. The answer is love. It's all about love.
No, it's not.
It is. It's the world. You gotta love, love, love.
Man, I just had a job with 2 different jailers, bailiffs, whatever you want to call them. One worked adult side, one worked the juvenile side. The older guy that worked the juvenile side said every night was almost a life and death fight.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
The juveniles wanted to fight every time you opened the door to them. Said the adults over there, you treat them right, they yes sir, no sir type guys.
Yep.
Kids wanted to fight every time you opened the door to them.
I know that's the truth.
But it's sad because just like in prisons now, it's gangs. You know, you don't have. There used to be a code amongst the convicts. There isn't anymore. I don't know how anybody can work in a jail or worse, be a correction officer for no money, like 18 to 24,000 as a corrections officer in a prison, and what they go through. You know, because it's just different. It's terrible. Did we lose Magnus?
He had to bail out for a minute. His tablet was about to die.
Oh, okay. All right. But he didn't. He'll be back.
Should be.
Good.
Now, the thing I don't get, how can a young lady even want to work in a prison? Because you know they're going to be a target.
Now, see, this is something that bugs me is I don't know why there are any females working in a male prison, and I don't know why there are any males working in a female prison.
Yeah.
And what the heck we're thinking on that. Remember in Atlanta when the guy got away from he was like 6'6", 6'5", and he got away in the courthouse, in the elevator, with a 5'3" female guard, and then he went on, killed another cop, broke into a woman's house, killed 3 people, running around Atlanta for the longest time. And you're like, it just don't make sense. You know, if I punch my husband in the face, it's going to hurt my hand, it's going to hurt his face, it's going to make him mad, but he ain't going to fall. He punches me in the face, I'll probably go unconscious, and it'll probably break my cheekbone and my occipital lobe. I mean,
Right?
yeah, I mean, we have to accept the fact that we're not created equal physically. Our bones are smaller, right? Their tendons and muscles are different, are denser and different. Males are physically stronger. I don't care if I'm 5'7" and they're 5'4". They have brute strength over me, and them little wiry cowboy-looking guys, you ain't had your butt whipped till one of them do it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Mouse. John said he was at a customer's house today. It was a lady and her 11-year-old daughter, and they were talking back and forth on their little CB radios. And the little 11-year-old girl comes up to John and asks what his CB handle was. He told her he didn't have one. And she goes, well, your arms. I'm going to call you Gator Hunter. So that's what he was being called all evening, was Gator Hunter.
That's hysterical.
Because he's huge.
Go ahead. Oh my gosh, so she was enamored. I used to be Little Miss Muffet. Was my CB handle, burning up the highways. You got
Mine was Sunshine, but yeah.
Yep. You got the Little Miss Muffet, come on back. Yep. I love
Right.
Oh my God, you could do a long drive through several states and stay awake and not get a ticket.
Mm-hmm. But this little 11-year-old girl thought he was he's got to wrestle gators. He's so huge.
Oh, so she gave him a CB handle. That's cute.
For their little walkie-talkies.
Your husband does some good work. I looked on his Facebook page for his business. Holy cow, Peachy. He is madly talented.
Yeah, when he wants to be.
You need to show her kitchen.
What?
I said you need to show your kitchen.
Oh. I did my kitchen, damn it.
Is it beautiful, Jerry?
It's amazing, yes.
Wow. See? Yeah, the kitchen is the heart of your whole house. I mean, I live in the kitchen.
Yes. Yes, it is. And I sit in the floor with a hammer and I busted all the tiles and I put them back together like a little jigsaw puzzle. And
you made a mosaic. I love your countertops.
It was fun. It was hard, but it was fun.
Yes. See, I do mosaics for artwork, and it is time-consuming, but gosh, it is relaxing.
Yes. Ain't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
Because I could spend hours every day in there just busting the shit out of tile, and it was fun.
Mm-hmm. It's the grouting that's so hard. Did John do the grouting for you? That pushing and pulling? Grout work is an artwork, man. You did it, Peachy? It kills my arms and back. Oh, my God.
I did all my own grout work.
Oh, you got strong little arms.
I think it's more of a determined little bitch.
Oh, my God.
I was getting my kitchen the way I wanted my kitchen.
Yeah, it's counter space. The one thing I miss in this house that's not as big as my other one, it's the same design we made, is I miss my another double cabinets on the island for a place. I have to use my dining room table a lot here, but I had to trade off something for
I made the island bigger when we were laying it all out on the floor. He's like, well, the standard is 32, and I'm like, back it up 6 more inches. I want more counter.
Yes. It makes all the difference, particularly making bread.
That's what I need is counter space. I hate my kitchen.
Oh. Have you looked into or even thought of making one, you know, the dehydrator I like, East Oregon style 61? It has
okay,
a rolling,
it's breaking up on me really bad.
Oh, no. She has a rolling, like a small table, Moms, that has casters on it, casters, C-A-S-T-E-R-S, so those little rolly industrial wheels. And she can roll that into her kitchen, kind of block her doorway. And I thought it was a brilliant, instead of buying one, because they're not really good and they're like $200 and they're particle board. And it's just like a little stainless steel top with legs and rollers, and it gives her a whole new, it's like a rolling island.
I have a rolling island.
Oh,
Hi, Mr. Dolly.
Mr. Tolly.
It's got a butcher block top on it.
You got to take a picture of it, and we'll show it to Moms. Did you make it?
No.
You bought it?
No. When my sister owned this property, her father-in-law did all the woodwork in here, and that was part of it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a trailer like where the air conditioner and stuff was. That's a pantry and stuff now, or the heater.
Yeah.
It's all wood cabinetry. Yeah, it's pretty nice on the woodworking in this trailer.
Excellent.
You've seen the display like in the corner where the arrowheads and stuff are, haven't you?
Yes, beautiful.
Well, that's part of his woodwork, is that built-in corner display.
Oh, how cool is that? Yep, anything. It doesn't matter the size of something. Okay, he's got to jump off and come back. He's got a bad connection, I think.
You know the old trailers that have the like 8-foot wide closets, but it's divided into like 2 4-foot wide or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn one of those. I'm going to do some woodwork and make it into like a little library setting type deal.
Nice.
That's cool.
I'm about ready to show off my spare bedroom with all the, I guess, where I'll start most of the plants. I'm going to do a little bit of aquaponics and hydroponic stuff in there.
Now, how are you going to keep the humidity down inside, Jerry, so that you don't get mold? You going to put a humidifier in there? Or?
I'm not really going to do it on too much of an extreme. I figured gas heat in the house will take care of most of that.
But what about in the summer?
Well, in summer I won't be starting plants. They'll be outside.
Oh, you're just going to start them in there. I got you. Okay, sorry. I thought it was going to, I pictured a big 265-gallon tote cut in half. I went big.
No. I got 2 like 55-gallon fish aquariums.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, I help a lot of friends rethink their space, take it off closet doors, get rid of the molding, and then just shelving it. You know what I mean? You got the giggles, Moms?
Fuzz and I are talking about your gravy video.
Oh God, crazy
and
Fuzz.
He said once you put the flour in the skillet trying to make gravy, and the dog.
Oh my God. Okay, I only caught part of that, and the part I did catch was somebody flour and gravy, trying to make gravy.
Yep. And he said this was Fuzz trying to make gravy.
Fuzz.
And he says he
Fuzz
put
and
flour.
I are talking.
They're in the YouTube side, Peachy, and they're talking about gravy. And Fuzz Fork 8 said he put the flour in the skillet trying to make gravy, and the dogs turned their noses up at it. That's how bad it was. Yeah.
Tell him to go to my YouTube channel, and I've got like 4 or 5 videos on making brown and white gravy. It's easy.
If you know how, right?
Okay, Josh can make it as good as I can.
It's so good you taught your boys how to cook. So sick of men who can't cook. Grown men. A friend of mine put on a prepper group on Facebook that she got sick. She got like the flu and that upper respiratory thing for like 2 weeks. And her house was a disaster. She'd been married like 30 years. Her husband can't cook, nothing. And I thought, why are you married to somebody who has no skills? Does he stay with you because he wants to, or does he need to so that he gets food? You know?
Needs to.
Yeah, they got to be able to, when you're down, have your back. And this, like, when I went through all that dental stuff and my husband was driving me back from Greenville, he handled it all. I married a grown-up, somebody capable. I mean, my husband does his own laundry. He's grown. Wash your own clothes. I ain't your mama. You ain't 5 years old. Can't reach the washer.
I still don't know how you do that one, but Jared has been helping a lot. When I'm down with this detox, Jared's picking up my slack.
Excellent.
He's been making my tea and helping me with dinner, and he keeps on top of the dishes. He'll wash everything. He hates the dishwasher, so he does everything by hand.
Wow.
So Bubba's doing good.
Yeah. Well, and then when he's married or with somebody, he's not the slug who sits on the sofa and she's got to do everything sick. My dad always picked up the slack. My dad could cook, make mashed potatoes from scratch. I mean, he cooked real food. There was no TV dinners. We used to love those TV dinners. You probably remember Moms, were they man size or something, and they had a Salisbury steak. Hungry Man.
Ooh.
And I loved them because they had a little peach cobbler in it because we never got dessert, except like something special. And it was like, Daddy, please open one of those because we had them for emergencies, in the freezer.
Wasn't your daddy ex-military?
Yep.
You know what SOS is then, don't you?
Yes.
Same old shit.
On a shingle.
Yeah, but see, he wouldn't allow spam in our house. I told you my mom came home with a bunch of spam on sale. My daddy opened, we called them jalousie doors, and in New Orleans you didn't have air conditioning. You had those little slats of glass in your windows that you cranked open.
Yeah.
And it was your kitchen door to ventilate. Remember, houses were built for ventilation then? Your front door went to your back. And he opened that door. He told my brother, open that jalousie door. And he threw those spam cans straight out. They rolled down our driveway into the street. And he said, you go out there and make sure cars run over them. Nobody should eat that. Because he ate that in Korea, Japan. You bathed out of your helmet. You cooked out of your helmet. You shaved out of your helmet. And their meal was spam.
Ew.
Hey, a lot of people talk about different places. The boys in Korea had it the worst, guys.
Oh, yeah. My dad was one of the first pulling off 75 dog tags. He got the Silver Star, all kind of 75 frozen men. We weren't prepared. Just had no idea to that kind of.
They wasn't prepared for nothing. The weather, wave after wave of Chinese coming at them. I mean, hell, the Chinese only had one bullet apiece.
Yep.
And we were running out of bullets.
Yep, fierce fighters.
Yeah, they were some bad dudes, man.
Yeah, but yeah, there's some stuff like that those men see and they throw it out. It's why my father, of course, deceased because he'd be 100 years old. But to see what the modern military has, when you look back at old pictures, even World War II, the little bit of gear those men had making their way through cities and towns, it was survival, It was just unbelievable, all that they accomplished,
Yeah, well, it's still that way today, guys. Believe it or not, when the Marines go in, you don't hear about these guys because they're the ones banging doors down. They're still doing it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, technology, that freight and technology is behind you when you're kicking them doors down because you're in the front lines.
Oh, yeah, but to see an MRE, with some shrimp cocktail in it would have made a Korean war vet cry.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit different there, yeah.
Right. Remember, their helmet was all they had, right? Water was scarce. A little bit of hygiene products they had was scarce,
Well, think about it, Tim. I know guys right now that's coming back with all kinds of bacterial
Skin.
Man, just everything. What do you call it? Parasites.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because you don't think about it, and everybody talks about bugging out here. You ain't
Mhm.
hauling a bunch of water with you when it's 8 pounds a gallon, and you
Nope.
got to have 3 gallons a day. It ain't happening, people.
Well, and even
You're
those, what do you
dealing with whatever water you're traveling around.
and right and purify. What do you call those things, Jerry, that they put on their backs now, with that has the little tube that
Camelback,
comes? Camelback. They don't
Yeah,
hold
the
much water.
bladders.
Yeah, they don't hold a whole lot of water. Plus, they're still
about a
heavy.
liter and a half. About a
Right.
liter and
Yeah,
a half.
Jared has one. He'll go walking down the road with his pack and stuff on, and he'll be out of water by the time he gets home, so it don't hold very much.
No, and two, they're very hard. Some of them are very hard to clean and keep sterilized, you know. So, but you're absolutely
Yes.
right about water weighing something. Oh yeah, and Texas heat, Louisiana and South Carolina heat. Man, you
Woo
need one of them.
doggies.
But I need a hard hat with 2 gallons on it in a tube, you know.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
straws running down.
Yes, hitting them both at the same time. The old Budweiser can hats. That would
Yeah,
be
them
good.
6-pack holders.
Yes, yeah, that would be good. Oh my gosh, I'm tired.
Yep.
Anybody else? Mr. Tolley couldn't make it back. He must have bad. Well, he's got bad weather, doesn't he, up there? Moms, ain't y'all been like 0 degrees?
No, it was 50-some degrees yesterday, and now we're getting a clipper in, so they're calling for snow overnight.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll be in the single digits. But Tolly, I saw his area was 14 degrees this week.
Oh my God.
Let me see.
Have you been able
That's
to run your
Leanne's weather.
Have you been able to run your wood oven stove, Peachy? Or has it been too
Oh
hot?
yeah. Oh no. No. When it gets down below if it gets below 50, I try and turn her on, crank her up.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have really good seasoned oak this year because I hadn't been out there.
Mm-hmm.
And the wood we do have is just crap and takes an act of God to get going.
Oh man.
But yeah, she's been
We
running
used
quite
to
a few
call it
times.
punk wood.
What's pump wood,
Yeah,
Jerry?
Punk wood, it just smolders. It won't really burn. It's about half rotten or something.
Now, what
yeah.
do, Peachy? Do you do like the oh, who's the hillbilly guy I like who has a channel? It's a great channel. Shoot.
J-No, maybe?
No, actually hillbilly is in his name, in his channel name.
Billy Bob? Billy Bob?
Yes. Yeah, he's got a beard, a lovely wife, and they go out and find their firewood. Where do you go to find you scavenge for it, Peach? That's what he does. There's so many lots of
Job job sites. A lot of our job sites, it's like farms and stuff out here, and
yes.
we have oak wilt really bad around here, and it just kills the live oaks, and people
Uh,
want them cleaned up and taken out. And I know Josh has this wood we've got. Josh has been cleaning up a lady down the road's farm, and she's got about 200 oaks she needs dropped. So
oh.
a lot of it. I mean, the oak wilt is really bad, and if it gets in one of your trees, it's going to take out every oak on your property.
Wow.
We've got a few that I've been trying to get John to take down before it spreads.
Y'all keep
See?
that shit down there.
Jerry don't want none of it.
Now, I built a
Yeah, but
fire outside this week with locust wood. Man,
Ooh,
that burns so hot. It burned
nice.
for a long time. It must be a really hard wood. But it was putting out some serious heat.
We've got a
Excellent.
yeah,
we've
we've
got
got
a
a
locust down here too that's pretty bad.
We got a lot of mesquite.
Now, how's that burn, Peachy?
Extremely well.
And it smells, right?
Yeah, it's good for smoking your meats.
Oh.
Mesquite wood.
Mm-hmm.
Smells really good.
It's really hard, and the grain of the wood's twisted. It's hard to cut and split. It's terrible, terrible stuff to work with.
Till you burn it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I've never seen any big ones. They're all small. I mean, bushy type trees.
Yeah. Yeah, they're about.
You can't get big split wood. It's all just limb size stuff.
Okay, so then that's kind of the perfect size for your stove, Peachy?
Smoker.
Yeah.
Oh, a smoker. Yeah. Did y'all see the Oily Prepper's video? She did a great video on how she starts a fire in her wood stove because they were without power.
No, I didn't catch that.
She did look for it. It's a really good one. She said it's real old, her wood stove, and it's pretty, and then they added on a fan addition that blows heat into the room, but she's got her starting the fire down to a science, you know?
Absolutely. It's called a propane tank with a little torch on the end of it. It's what I use.
I love it.
Turn that little sucker over and click it a couple of times and poof.
Okay, now Trunkback Jim says mesquite's powerful wood for smoking, and it's easy to overpower the meat. Okay, that makes sense. I knew I heard something about it. My husband will get mesquite chips.
Yeah.
For the grill and just use a few of them. I didn't know why. That makes sense that it could overpower it.
Yeah, it's one of the strongest smokes to use.
Oh.
Smoking, meats.
But our grill, our smoker, it's the big black, Texas size one that's got your wood on one side and you can keep your meat way on the other side away from it. So,
well, that's
the
just the difference between a hot and a cold smoke, but still the flavor is overpowering on mesquite's what he's saying, and I agree.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to know what
overpowering.
So they got to know what they're doing using it.
Yeah.
You want to seal it up, not put very much on it.
Right. Tommy, have you come back yet? Good Lord.
No, I'm not. I'm still away.
Because if you were still where you said you were going, I was going to have to call an ambulance to your house.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I've just been sitting here listening to y'all.
Okay. I'm getting the yawns, man. I swear I'm getting old. This changing weather kills me. We only just had 2 cold days. Yep. And it makes that change is hard. Like you just want to kind of like be under the Afghan. I don't know. It just makes me kind of lethargic.
Yes. Get under the electric blanket.
I don't do. I make too much body heat, Peach. Yeah. I would set that on fire. But I used to growing up.
Yeah. All the doggies get on bed with me and cuddle up.
Oh, see, because you're so little.
And the bed's king size, so.
Where you get lost in there? How tall is John?
6 foot, 6'2", something in there.
How
I don't know, Jerry. I'm 5'1", 5'2".
Okay. See, it's just like, did you see the picture of Logan with his midget girlfriend? It's like, she's down here, he's way up there. It just cracked me up. It was so funny.
I tried to post pictures of me and John, and it kept shutting the computer down for some reason, so I gave up. But yeah, it's like this.
Yes. It's funny. How about you, Moms? How tall are you?
My husband and I are both short. We're both like 5. I'm 5'3", he's 5'4".
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've always pictured moms like 5'10", because you're like a powerful chick. You're a little teeny tiny. You're a munchkin.
Right?
Just tiny little. Well, it's short. I'm just short.
What size?
That's hysterical. I
Yeah.
cannot believe you're a little bitty.
She's
I'm
my
5.
size. That's
4.
cool.
Yeah, she is. She's a peachy. I'm 5'7". My husband's 6 feet. Yeah, tall for a chick.
Good Lord. Yes, you are. You're taller than any of my sisters.
Yeah, I'm probably 5'6" now because I'm older. You know, your vertebral disc sink down, so I've probably been lying on my driver's license. Probably a federal offense.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm sorry, but y'all should have like height measure or something. We get older, we shrink.
Have you seen that that post on Facebook, Ma? Or oh my God, it is so bad, Mouse. It's a woman and she's measuring her height, but she's not measuring from here. Every
Oh
year she's measuring boobs, and
no!
every year it's going down.
Oh,
It's the funniest thing. Oh my
oh
God.
God! Yep, the lower they go. Oh, Mr. Tolley, did you make it back?
Maybe?
Kinda,
Yeah.
sorta.
Let's put my mic down where it works.
Okay, that's helpful.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you are.
My computer decided it had to do an update.
Oh, don't you love it? Even though I set mine for no Microsoft updates, at some point it forces it at the worst time. It won't do it at 3 in the morning when you're in bed.
Right?
The funny
Mine
thing
did
is
it the other
this
day.
thing's an XP. This thing's still running Windows XP.
Oh, damn.
Listen,
Yeah, this is old shit.
I loved my XP. I still have a desktop. The thing was invincible. Never gave you no trouble,
Yeah.
and everything after that's been a nightmare. And now it's getting slower and slower. It's really not that usable, but I keep it because I just love it. You know?
I had to give mine up during my contest. It went kaput.
Now I got a new laptop 2 years ago with Windows 7 on it, which I loved. Then it forced me, after a while it goes, oh, come on, get Windows 8. You say, no thanks, no thanks. Then you log in one morning, you got to sit there 45 minutes while it shoves Windows 8 up your butt. Then it took me to 8.1, and now I keep getting that box from Win 10. And when they send me to Windows 10, nothing's going to work. Do you know what a nightmare that thing? And one day I'm going to log in, and it's going to go, oh, we're updating you to Windows 10 for free.
You know what? I hate that. I'm dreading it.
I'm on Windows 10 upstairs, and I haven't had any problems with it.
Did you have trouble, because I made my Win 8.1 go back to classic view. I hate those freaking toggles. Like it's supposed to be a touch screen. Yeah. Did you make it? Could you?
Windows 10 is there. It looks, for all intents and purposes, when you look at the screen, it looks like XP.
Okay, because
the start menu looks different.
Okay, and see, once they went to 8.1, I made it go back to class. I like a start button, for Christ's sake, because when I would put in the search for 8.1, if you misspelled you would have to spell out completely control panel, right? My computer, make a misspelling, and it would say can't be found. Really?
Yeah. You can't figure that one out, Microsoft. Yeah.
Right. Are you spelled it right? Yeah, or you spell it right, and it goes, oh, I'm sorry, that's not available. Really? So from the start menu, it can't go wrong. You click it, it takes you there. It ain't hard.
No. I was a computer tech for about 5 years. So, yeah, nice. I'm familiar with all of those problems.
Yeah.
When I started, I was still working. We still had people bringing in Windows 3.1 machines.
Oh, Jesus.
The front door.
Yep. Remember, I'm up there with mouse. I ain't no spring chicken.
Right. In college, had to learn how to do computer programming with the punch card. Yep, that was hysterical.
We didn't have the punch card, but I went to college. I probably went to college about the same time you did, Mouse.
Yep.
Oh no, I didn't. I would have been a lot later. I didn't go till I was like 25.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, I can do commands. It's supposed to be easier. They've actually made it harder once they get into this. You need to do like Joel Sweatman did and get a Mac. You know what I mean? You don't have to deal with it.
Well, see, I'll let you know next week, but I'm installing a version of Linux on this computer tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So I just have. I don't know if my buddy's out there watching or not. I sent him the link so he could watch and he could actually see me for a change because we talk on the phone quite a bit.
Oh wow! So we'll actually get to put a face with the voice, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
So, and yeah, he's helped me out quite a bit so far today. I mean, I've got everything ready to go. I just got to get it on this computer.
Okay, now that's exciting. Sheesh, what a blessing that is.
He's been running Linux forever, so it should. Hopefully, things will go well. If it goes good on this computer, and I can find some video editing software that I like, I will run it on my other computer too.
Yeah, I'd like to get something that lasts longer than 3 years. I mean, I've got a cheap laptop, and Acer only spent like $480 on it, but it's like, you know, I've had the big $1,500 monster that only lasted 3 years because Windows does such lame updates and such lame things. They break your computer. It's like they do it on purpose.
Yep. Well, that's why I'm switching.
Good.
I don't know if I'll be able to convince my wife to do it, but she don't do nothing on her computer anyway except surf the internet, so I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. So I'll let y'all know how that goes.
Excellent. You going to do any videos on it, or it's too hard to do that and create a video, isn't it? It's difficult.
I might. I've got a couple of video cameras, so I can set something up. Maybe I'll just do that.
Yeah, because a lot of people would like to see it.
This computer that I'm on now doesn't even have a CD drive, so I've got to set it up to on a USB drive, one of the thumb drives.
Yeah.
So should be pretty interesting.
Well, Mr. Tolley, I will say that I have been digging your wallet series.
That's good.
You mean this wallet? Oh, wait, you didn't see that. I got 2 more parts. They're coming up.
You do great videos.
Oh, yeah.
No, well, I hope so. I hope people like them. I don't get as many views and stuff as I'd like, but, you know, I don't really care. That's not why I do them.
Now, are you tagging, you know, the tags you do at the bottom under the description? Are you using tags?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because that's the key to getting views is the tags. How to, tutorial. You know, yours would be leather work, leather design.
Yeah.
Yellow hammer.
Yes, sexy yellow hammer.
Right?
I
might have to put that one in there. just for you, Mouse.
We and Moms will find it. We will, definitely. Oh, Trunkback Jim says it's cold in Iowa. Oh, my God, it's the coldest place I ever lived, and I was born in Canada.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm going to say it now. I ain't looking at nothing that says Big Yellow Hammer.
Sexy yellow hammer. Sexy yellow hammer.
That makes it even worse. I ain't looking that up either.
Me and Moms are. We'll get him 2 views just off of that. Yeah, in the Peachster. Yep.
We're not afraid.
So, Tommy,
I want you guys to see this. See if that shows up.
Ooh.
8 below.
-8.
Oh, Lord.
No.
God bless Minnesota.
I don't know if you can see the low for tonight.
-15. See, when I was in Iowa, there was a 3-week period. It was -20. -20. Who the hell lives in places like that?
Mr. Tolley.
Well.
Did you look next to that? Did you see the high for tomorrow?
Boy, is it 15? 6?
-3.
-6.
It's gonna be balmy tomorrow. Everybody going to church with snot sickles hanging down. Oh, my goodness.
Well, at least it's going to be warm. I mean, good grief, it could be cold.
You know what?
Right.
On Thursday, it was 30 degrees.
Oh, heat wave for y'all.
Almost time to hang out the laundry up there.
Yes.
Yep. Every now and again, we get those little strip teases, we call them.
Oh, I like that. We had in Iowa, or the rental house that we had, you had to go down in the basement. It was built up because the basement flooded. And I was like, why is it on all these pallets, right? So we had a washer but not a dryer. And even in the winter, I could hang our laundry out and go out there 2 hours later and like snap the jeans and all the ice come off and the pants were dry.
Yeah.
What is the science behind that? I thought that was incredible. I was like, well, other people hang their laundry. Let me see. It's awesome.
My grandma hung her laundry out all year round.
Yep, everybody did up there, and I was like, darn, this is the coolest thing this Southern girl's ever seen, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Take somebody from Central Alabama and put them in Minnesota.
Oh.
Then you got all kinds of shit going on. I'm trying to garden. I'm trying to hang out clothes, and it's like it's 32 degrees out, you stupid idiot.
The neighbors are going, watch this lady. Watch.
Yes.
Keep an eye on.
She ain't from here, is she?
Well, and you got to remember, too, I've got only one of my son-in-laws is from Minnesota.
Oh.
One's from North Carolina.
Oh,
the other
Lord.
one's from Florida.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
And they've all been up here. The one from Florida spent a couple of winters up here.
Wow. Isn't it interesting how our bodies get used to it? Like when y'all come down to do our July or August, y'all are passing out, almost fainting from the heat. Because, you know, it's really true but the way our body adapts to that's another incredible thing. But thicker blood, thinner, but it's just amazing that your body adapts. Go ahead, Peach.
Yep.
Your body does not freaking acclimate to 60 below. Your body does not acclimate to that shit.
You don't have any body fat, Peachy. Oh, God.
You don't weigh much more than an apple.
Right. She don't weigh much more than a little snowdrift.
Yeah. So, you know.
I've moved snowdrifts that weigh more than me.
So have I.
You got nothing to acclimate with.
God, and now we know how short you and Moms are. I mean, if y'all didn't have hats on, nobody could even find you in the snow.
Hey, now I have done that. I have fallen up to my hip in a drift. I'm like, oh, good God, how am I going to get out of this? And you crawl your way out of it.
It's like when kids are riding go-karts. If we ever get to see them, we're going to have to tie those little bitty orange flags that sets up about 6 foot over them.
Yes.
We can tie them to them.
I didn't realize.
Hey, that's the way I always went to my tree stand.
You made it. I didn't realize it was snow, ice, snow, ice, snow, ice until Iowa. And then you're like crunch, 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 right? And then you got to drag that leg. I didn't realize that if you don't grow up where it happens, you just think this pretty white fluffy stuff, you know, falls down and you go floating through it. And like Peachy said, you hit a big drift or something and you're like zoop. It's very interesting.
I fell in the snow once and had to get 147 stitches in my leg.
Mom!
Good God!
I was late for the bus and I jumped over a snowbank to hit the road and landed in like ice and tore my jeans, and I was more scared of walking back in the house saying I missed the bus.
The ice sliced you, Moms?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Shut the front door, people.
Yeah, and a plastic surgeon sewed me up.
I used to have to plow every morning to get the kids quarter-mile down the dirt road to the bus stop. Bob, our pastor, was the bus driver, and he'd call and go, "You gonna be able to make it to the end of the road?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll plow our way out."
Wow.
And I would.
Sheesh. When you
I
walked, Moms, when you went in the house, were you just bleeding like crazy?
Yeah, I just laid my leg.
Oh.
Yeah, but I
What's
lived
it
in a
done?
park, and I had to walk a mile to the park office to catch my bus.
Oh shit. Mm.
Dang. You didn't jump any more after that, did you?
Yeah, I was always running for the bus. If she could
Okay.
see us up over the top of the hill, she'd wait, but if she couldn't see our heads coming up on the top of the hill, she'd just keep going.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. If she saw y'all were getting closer, she'd wait. Can you imagine seeing those little heads bobbing? They're coming.
They're running.
Bob could tell because the road had been plowed.
Yeah, it surprised me in Iowa how many people just on the front of their car had one of those little plows. You know, just to
Oh,
make it
mine was
down
a
on
big 8-foot one.
Oh God, down to
She was-
service roads.
I had one up until a couple of years ago.
Oh wow.
They're
Mad
fun.
skills.
Did you have to have special insurance for that?
That's what I was
No.
gonna ask. Good question.
Four-wheel drive pickup.
Wow.
Because I got a hookup on the front of my truck, but I didn't know if I'd have to get. Well, it's not even snowing up here anymore. You know, we're lucky if we get 6 inches.
Oh good.
Oh, yeah.
No, I miss it. I really miss it.
See, God just made us all so dang different. I'm allergic to snow. Mom's like, I need some. This is too sad. Me and Peachy are like, oh hell no.
Well, the
Right.
snow resorts, or the ski resorts, they just opened, and they're making, I think I heard that they had 6 feet of man-made snow.
Wow,
And
they
they're
had to be
just
going.
opening. Like the tubing lanes are just opening this weekend.
Oh,
I'm sure
ours have been
they're
open for
hurting.
a month now.
So they've been going broke.
We haven't had any snow, and it's been warm. They couldn't even make it.
Oh, they are going broke. Can you imagine the tens of thousands they lose a week?
But I just watched Wrangler Star's video, and he's coming to one of the ski lodges in September for me. So I'm sure that that's how they're going to be recouping their loss over the winter.
Okay.
I think they're going to start booking people like that, like for the Mother Earth Fair or whatever.
I want to know what kind of dumbass jumps on an inner tube and goes, "Hey, let's see how many trees we can hit on the way down."
Oh no, they make cars.
No, you try to miss the trees.
It's really cool how they do that. They just put a road in with great big berms, and you're literally bouncing off these berms on these great big inner tubes. And they got like 6 or 8 berm roads, and it's probably a 2-mile trek.
Awesome! Oh my
It's
God!
really nice.
The kids did that here one year when they was in the Boy Scouts for one of their outings that they did. They went skiing like that. They went down the inner tube thing.
Where'd they do that at?
We actually have ski resorts here somewhere.
What?
Yeah.
In North Carolina.
Believe
Yeah,
it?
there's a big one on the AT in North Carolina. You walk through it.
I mean, you wouldn't expect it in North Carolina, but yeah.
I think, what is it? Somewhere in Bama or Georgia does it too, I think. Makes their own. Maybe up around Birmingham or Chehaw or.
I'm from Oklahoma. Y'all's all crazy.
Right?
Now they
My
got
daughter was in Oklahoma, and she just moved back to Minnesota just in time for all the cold.
She needs her head examined.
You know what I think
Nope,
is cool
she
is
likes Minnesota.
They've actually got
Born and raised here.
Anybody that says that should be committed.
Give them one of these.
With as much as people up there drink, that's probably not a good idea because there's nothing to do except go hang out at the bars. For every one church, we've got 5 bars.
That is true. There are a lot of bars around here.
There's a good reason, Scott.
I know, because it's freaking cold.
I found that out the good hard way. It's white today. What do we do? Go to the bar. Oh, it's white tomorrow. What are we going to do? We're going to go to the bar. Oh, it's Sunday. Okay, go to the church. The bar's open afterward.
Now they got a.
Yeah, it kind of works that way, don't it?
It does. Am I lying?
There's usually a bar within a block of the church.
Yes. There really is.
Now that sucks. Yep. Right beside the church, but we can't even have a strip club beside our churches. What the heck?
Well, there's a difference between a bar and a strip club, Tommy.
They still serve alcohol.
Oh, what is it? In Bach, they've got one, Tommy. What is it? In Bach, Minnesota, there's a strip club right beside the church.
What?
You know, I can't see why they can't kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Why not just put the strip club inside the church? You'd have all kinds of people coming to pray.
There's a club down here called Sanctuary that they put inside a church. I mean, it's no longer a working church, but it's a nice club.
Fat Jack's is beside the church in Bach, and it is a strip club.
See, now that's kind of cool. I'd go to it.
You'd go to the church just so you could go to the strip club when it was over.
Sure.
You know. Ooh, I said my 5 Hail Marys. Cut me loose. Time to sin some more.
If it was me, I'd have to say a whole lot more than 5 Hail Marys.
Yeah.
I get in so much trouble, it ain't even funny.
Yeah. That's probably why we don't have... That's probably why the bars are at least a block away from the church here. And there ain't no strip clubs in this town.
Ours have to be more than 1,000 feet away from a church.
Yeah, we have rules like that too.
Okay, in Bach, you've got the feed mill, you've got the strip club, and you got a church and a gas station. That's it. Population about
and they're all open on
100
Sunday.
maybe. Right?
Well, you know, after I leave the strip club, maybe God touched my heart, and I got to go repent of all my evil sins. You know.
Oh, the church is right next door. Go back.
Swing in for that.
We still have dark Tommies.
You know, I can't be driving. That wouldn't be right. I get caught for drunk driving.
I know there's
no, the cops are in the bar drunk too.
Oh God, not our cops.
Our one little Ogilvy cop. What? The one little Ogilvy cop was related to Dennis. It was like his nephew-in-law or something. It was his sister's brother or some shit.
I think everybody up there is related.
Well, you kind of got to be. The town's like population 500.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my Uncle Jim Bob on my brother Bo's side.
Yes?
It almost sounds southern.
It does.
There's a joke here around where I'm at. They say if you're not related, you're feuding.
It's what?
You're not related, you're feuding. I mean, it's a tide. Somebody in your family is mad at somebody in their family.
Did y'all hear about the woman down here in Plano? And I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. 52-year-old woman just gave birth to her granddaughter.
Oh, I saw that.
How the hell did she get
what kind of
birth
shit
to
is
her own
that?
granddaughter?
Well, she carried the baby for her daughter.
We'll say
Yeah.
she was in vitro, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's a little different. I mean, it could have been really weird.
Surprising me they let someone that old do it for her.
I know, right? She's 52 years old. Kudos to her.
Well, we had a weird one here. It wasn't nothing like that. We had a
Probably seen all go through that for somebody.
We
You
had
know what? I love my girls, but ain't no way in hell. I don't care how infertile they are.
Talk about selling off your seeds.
That's selling them off, Jerry. That's not carrying them.
Let's hear
I was just going to say that we had a woman here. She got the only thing I can figure is she was high as hell. She bit off a security guard's finger while she was trying to steal a lubricant and condoms from a Walmart.
Oh my God.
I'm in a hurry.
She had to be high.
That's the only thing I can figure out.
She was on a mission.
She literally bit the dude's finger off. What the hell?
Hey, wait a minute. We need to change subjects because we could go all kinds of different ways with this.
We could.
Especially, we got Moms and Mouse and Peachy on here.
Yeah. This could go all kinds of bad.
Way bad.
You better change the subject because I'm biting my tongue already. As opposed to a security guard's finger.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
oh my goodness.
they even showed a picture of the woman, so you know she was a redneck hick from somewhere.
Yes.
Y'all can't stop me. I got to get back to my brother.
Oh God. She had family business to take care of.
The RV was parked in the parking lot.
Oh God. Yes, it's right in the parking lot. That's right. They let people boondock.
I will not.
So,
I will change the subject.
that's what I was just thinking.
I don't know what. It was getting ready to get really bad because I was getting ready to really tear it loose, and I was like, no, maybe I should.
Hey, Tommy, I got ribs in the oven.
Oh, what kind?
Peachy?
Both kinds, Mouse. Pork and beef ribs.
Oh, yummy.
They've been in there a few hours. I'll go in there in a little bit and coat them with some barbecue sauce and flip them. And
nice.
They're covered with brown sugar bourbon spice. And
oh.
Killing me with these ribs. I seen them the last time she cooked them. She killing me with these ribs.
You can
ain't
make
they
them
pretty, Tommy?
You can make them in your little oyster, can't you, Tommy?
I tried.
I would think so.
Not real good.
You ain't doing something right, boy.
I know.
Because even if you can put them in a small pan and cover them in barbecue sauce and cook them low, like 230, 250 for several hours, they should be delicious, Tommy.
Yeah, mine was delicious. Mine came out kind of weird.
Were they dry?
No, not really dry.
In a toaster oven or in a crock pot?
I didn't mind in a toaster oven. At the time, I didn't have a crock pot.
I know a 9x13 pan will fit in that toaster oven.
No.
No, it won't either.
But you got some little pans. He's got some little ones. And then just seal them good with aluminum foil.
Now, see, now that
Yes.
the problem. I don't remember putting aluminum foil on them.
You didn't cover them so they dried out, and then the barbecue sauce
Oh.
gets all crusty.
Now, Tommy, did you have a crock
Ew.
pot?
Yes, a little one.
He has the
Crock pot?
tiniest crock pot in the world, Mr. Tolly.
I
Tommy,
know,
you
it
need
looks
a
like a
crock
rice
pot.
cooker.
It's an incense burner.
Oh my
His-
God!
His
Tommy,
crock
get
pot,
yourself a real crock pot.
his crock pot is not big enough to be like to hold my change. You know, if you came in
Right?
every day to empty your pockets, it would overflow that damn crock pot. It's all cylindrical thing. It's crazy.
I'd call it a ginger jar.
Yeah, it's a wannabe crock pot.
But it's big enough for me. Because, you know,
Okay,
when I cook
when you did those beans, that was not big enough.
no, look,
Okay, see, those beans, Peachy actually typed out what I was thinking when I seen you with those. You put the water, you soak them, you didn't put onions in it. It was disastrous. But see,
It
even we
was.
like to watch your Friday night cooking videos gone wrong. But Peachy just typed it out. I mean, she just put, this went 8 ways wrong. I can't even, where do I begin? Her comment, I just wept crying. And all I put was, Lord, Lord, Lord. Because I was like, okay, yeah, I can't do this.
and see, I put the failures up.
Oil and peppers in the external. She must have heard
And
our
the
conversation.
cornbread.
Oh, the cornbread was insane.
That's the way my mama would make cornbread.
Okay, it don't work.
Well, your mama and you make it way wrong.
Way wrong. Yeah.
Now you can't be dissing somebody's mama like that.
Well,
Hey,
we
I
love,
ain't even
If she
saying
makes her
anything, Tommy.
cornbread the way he made that cornbread, it was wrong.
we love his mama. We love his mama Boo, but his mama don't make cornbread like that because her boys would have died. So Tommy's just misinterpreted the way Boo cooks them.
No,
That
who
could be.
cooked it with a cast iron skillet?
Well, there, hello. So you didn't do it just like your mama done it,
Well, I haven't
you
got
liar.
iron seasoned yet.
Try not to lie, Tommy. See, you got us dissing Boo, and I knew Boo wouldn't mess up cornbread.
No, she burned.
Look, you got Tommy so upset he can't even type in the external. Do you see what he's putting in the external?
I was trying to say hi to Oily.
Listen, he is not the fastest typist in the world, but at least he's not like Jerry. Jerry's only, what do you call it? What do you call a question mark and an exclamation point?
Punctuation mark.
Punctuate. Everything you ask Jerry, how are you? And he'll put fine and a question mark. And I'm like, well, are you okay or not? And he's like, fine? Oh, question mark. It's like, or you'll say, did you like it? I did? Question mark. It's like, oof. It's like going to a psychiatrist. They answer your question with a question. I don't know where to go with all that. I feel good? Question mark. Well, do you or don't you?
Oh, happy birthday to Chelsea Bug.
Chelsea Bug. What is she, 3, Moms?
Why is Oily not in here? Come on. I don't know.
She
Oily
hadn't been in here
today
for a
is Chelsea
while.
Bug's birthday.
Happy birthday, Chelsea.
Yeah, happy birthday. See?
She's getting older like the rest of us. Lord, Lord.
Oh. Oh my God, you killed me, Mouse.
I know. But yeah, them red beans, he did everything right, soaking them and all, but then he put the onions in 30 minutes before serving them. Now, this is something I do like to do, is I still cook mine with onions and a ham hock or something, but then I will finely chop up onions and sprinkle them over the top on my plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when you responded to him, Peachy, your whole comment just wasted me. I was like, I just got brain damage from that whole thing.
That's kind of what I was
Which one are we talking about now?
was trying to get
His beans and rice.
His crackhead, bean business.
Okay, fine. Pick on me about my cornbread or my red beans and rice.
I am not picking on you, Tommy. I am just letting you go because I enjoy your videos when you post them on a Friday night.
No, we love the moms, but then when he was eating it, he's going, well, it's all right, it's not bad. And I'm thinking, I want to type, I can't even believe you can chew it. Right? But I didn't because that would be mean. Right?
Live TV ain't mean either, is it?
I have watched the man cook things that I would never attempt that turned out brilliant. And then he'll go, I don't know what's up with this cornbread. And then he smushed the cornbread into the freaking, and he didn't really like his rice. Rice doesn't have a flavor. You can't not like your rice unless you cook it wrong.
Well, I
hate rice.
He made something one time, and it took him 3 times to decide if he liked it or not. I think it's okay.
Oh,
then
God.
He'd take another bite. Oh, yeah, I think I like this. Then, oh, yeah, I like this.
Oh, my God. He's like Jerry with the question mark, right? I like it. You say, do you like it? And they go, I like it, question mark. And you're like, well, do you? I do, question mark.
I'm trying to convince myself that I like it.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm not like everybody else. You see every other cooking show where people have cooked this stuff 100 times and they put all their perfect videos up, or they don't put their bloopers in because, oh, that shit's all right.
Excuse you.
Everything.
I know you've seen me hit the floor.
Peachy has wiped out on the floor while filming, tripped, and kept recording. She has absolutely thrown flour around her entire kitchen with her KitchenAid.
Hold on. I'm going to clean this up. I'll be right back.
But the reality is, it is almost impossible to mess up red beans and rice and cornbread. Yet you managed. Yet I have watched you cook on a hot plate meals I would never attempt without 4 burners, and you succeed. This just went so wrong. I still think about it and go, what the hell happened?
Well, it was the first attempt. I will eventually attempt it again, and I don't know how I'm going to fix it. But
I'm going to tell you how you're going to fix it. Before you do it, me and Peachy are going to do a private chat live while we walk you through it.
It was kind of like me and Peachy was on a Facebook yesterday or the day before discussing the coconut rum chicken.
Right? And see, that you did that with that. We'll walk you through red beans and cornbread.
Well, see, I mean, I didn't know there was any other way to cook cornbread. I just always cooked it like Mama did.
Okay, you don't listen.
About 3 months, you can just show him how.
But he's lying because he's saying he's doing it like Mama did. She does it in a darn cast iron skillet, and he don't. So he ain't doing it like Mama did. That's why it don't come out like Mama's.
That's the only difference.
And I guarantee you, damn dollar to donuts, Mama puts a freaking egg in hers and buttermilk.
Thank you.
Nope.
Well, your mama is magic, and you don't have the magic, so you're just going to have to do it like it needs to be done. And then it's going to be fine. I mean, the only thing worse you could have done is open a bag of Jiffy mix, and that is so gross. It is like eating powdered cornstarch. I don't understand it. People go, "Oh, it's so moist." I'm like, it's not even food. What is in that? I don't even know what that is.
It's freaking cake. It's sweet. Do you know how much sugar's in that crap?
Now, I like eating Jiffy cornbread if I'm eating chili beans. Like really spicy chili beans.
Oh, dear
Oh, my
God.
He needs help, Mouse.
See, you don't eat it at all to compensate for bad food. So it's not, see, the chili beans are so bad or so spicy. Why don't you just take a couple tablespoons of sugar? Like, eat some of the chili beans that are over seasoned, suck on a cube of sugar, right? And then eat it. It's the chili beans that are wrong, that you're needing that sweet cake-like business.
No.
Oh, that stuff is so bad.
when you come here and Jerry on vacation, we will be making some cornbread till you get it right. Yep.
I'm bringing a 5-gallon bucket of cornmeal.
Yes, because there needs to be some serious intervention. God.
And an iron skillet. I already got Jerry the chicken butt iron.
I'm pretty good at making cornbread.
Oh,
Say
you know you'll damn lose.
Jerry, did you just say that you could out cornbread Peachy?
No.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
because I thought you have lost your mind.
I throw out the flag for an open competition because I said I was pretty good at it.
Okay, but you might be pretty good, but you ain't no Peachy good.
Okay.
You ain't Alabama cornbread good, buddy. I'm sorry. I've been making it since I was like 14.
Yeah.
That's 30 or 40
I ain't never
plus
made
years.
cornbread except Jiffy cornbread, and y'all are hurting my feels.
Oh my God.
See, at least we can kind of understand it. You're up there in the north. You know what I mean? Tommy's in North Carolina. He ain't got no excuse.
Do you know?
What are you
Seriously, Scott's got another excuse.
What is
Do you know how freaking hard it is to find cornmeal or grits in Minnesota? It is damn impossible. I had to have the grocery store order it. Coburn's grocery store had to order my cornmeal in. I'm like, it ain't on the shelf. Order it. Okay, I also want some Quaker grits on that shelf next time I come back in here.
And they're like, why?
I don't care. Just put me 5 boxes. Put me 5 boxes on that shelf. I don't care if they sit there for 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, my Lord.
I'm just a skinny southerner trying to stay warm.
Yes.
That's damn right.
I just want to live and not kill my husband.
Oh
my God.
I did go to jail for trying.
Well, yeah. You know, the time is basically the same for attempted or success. So, you know what I mean? That's why people try. It's bad. Oh, God. And listen, this is the hard reality, and people don't want to face this. Some people need killing, okay? It just is what it is.
Right? The judge didn't get that shit. What the hell, Mouse?
They don't understand. Why'd you kill him? Because he needed killing. Some people do.
You know, you gotta weed them out somehow. I mean.
Yep. Send them on down.
Like that.
Oh, God, moms. Oh, Lord. She might outgrow.
I got the place picked out already.
Oh, God. And you probably.
Shit.
I could give all. Other mothers would agree with me.
Is that Jason?
Jason.
Yeah.
I see him.
What are you doing up so late, whippersnapper?
I was watching a movie. Sorry I'm late, but better late than never.
I know, we're just glad you decided to swing by and say howdy, because we miss you.
You ain't missing nothing. They're just making fun of my cooking.
And my question mark.
Well,
Is
I have seen the keyboard. I have seen the keyboard he's working on, and I'd probably hit it a couple of times too, because his little keyboard is like this big.
Oh, is it your phone, Jerry?
No,
it's a
little cheap laptop.
Oh,
one of
tiny
those
thing.
netbooks, ain't it?
Yeah,
Netbook.
something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
One of them Acers.
Yep.
Yeah, I've just got a little
Acer Aspire 1.
That's what I have, but mine's the laptop. Those things run good for being cheap.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine.
Yeah.
This one's
But it's
about
so
10 years
tiny.
old.
We just need to disable your question mark thingy.
Where is it? I got a screw here. I got a knife.
It's right next to the period, but you got to hit that shift key to get it.
Jerry,
we need to pop that key off.
Yeah,
and if it's like mine, they're all three right in a row there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like my D is beside my F.
Evidently, Jerry don't shift. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, y'all's lucky Jerry's even on here.
We are very glad you're here. Very, very glad. And Mr. Tolly, I got the giggles reading your comment when you asked about my turkey cannon video, and somebody sent me a message and said what you're asking. How would you can it up cold? And the answer is you would heat it up first. So I didn't understand the question. So I was like, does Mr. Tolly drink on Saturday? I don't know. And somebody sent me a message and said, no, he's asked.
No.
If it's cold, how does he do it? I thought, okay, he heats it up. And she goes, well, tell him.
Yeah, see, I don't know those things. I don't do the canning. My wife does it, and she's never canned.
It was so funny. Okay, how do you can it? What's the process for canning it cold? And I thought, well, the whole video's on the process of canning it. And then I got 3 messages actually. Said I think he's asking because they knew you're a man. If it's cold in the refrigerator, how do you can it? And I said, well, he would heat it up. And she said, well, tell him that. I didn't understand. What is the process for canning it cold? I just did a video on the process of canning it.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Your mind goes like, am I missing something? Is there some way to cold can turkey? I mean, you start.
I thought I had an aneurysm or something, or my wheel was missing a cog. I got 3 messages saying, no, I think what he's asking you is one was from a man. So I went back and I went, well, you would heat it up.
Now, you ever can fish?
No, that's disgusting. I couldn't. Now, salmon or something, I just cannot can fish. I can can shrimp, but I cannot do the fish. Salmon's very beautiful. It just bugs me. I think I'm scared of like bad fish, like bad tuna. You know, that you'll either get brain damage and be left in a vegetative state instead of just dying, like botulism will just kill you. But bad seafood will brain damage you. So I think it looks hideous unless it's salmon in a little half pint or something. I cannot can fish without freaking out. I would never eat it if I canned it, and I treasure my jars too much to just have some fish sitting there that I would never eat. That I would actually put a big sign on, if you eat it, you'll die. That's what it was saying. Yeah,
oh my God!
I just can't can fish. It just freaks me out.
How about smoking fish?
Smoking fish?
Huh?
Yeah, to make it dry or something like that. So you don't have to refrigerate it.
I don't know. Jason, how do they get their cigarettes lit underwater?
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
There should be a law against fish. I'm thinking, darn, Jason's hitting the puff puff pass, and he wants his fish. What has happened to this chat?
Right, couldn't help it.
Well, the reason I asked about canning fish is I'm thinking about thinning out the population in my pond. It's overpopulated with a bunch of like big fillet-sized perch, really.
Freeze them.
No.
Freeze it.
Drive 8 hours south. It'll get canned.
Peachy, are you canning fish?
I will if he needs me to.
But he can freeze it. It's better frozen in a food saver bag. You got a food saver, Jerry?
Yeah.
See, and it'll.
Okay, but what happens if the power goes down?
He should
Then
have
you're
a
gonna have to
generator.
can it all.
No,
You're gonna have to can it all up at once.
No, he should have a generator. Keep his freezer going. What kind of person? Say what, Jason?
Have like one of those little cellars, those on the ground cellars that keep
root
stuff.
cellar?
A root cellar?
Listen, he's not an
Anybody
Alaskan.
want to touch this one?
He's not an Alaskan drying fish and putting his freaking root cellar in Oklahoma. Jason, what the hell's wrong? Are you puff guessing? What the hell is
No.
Must have been that fish I ate.
Yeah, that smoked fish. It's got him. What they smoke it with? Did anybody think to ask?
Hey, hey, did Jerry smoke that fish for you?
I don't.
You
think
probably
that,
should not eat it.
Yeah, that was not a sage bundle they put under there. I'm not eating brownies at Jason's friend's house. Oh my God, y'all are retarded. This is a hot mess. So, Jerry, do you have a generator in case power goes out?
Yeah.
See, he's got a generator, Peachy. He's good.
I have.
How long's the gas gonna last?
But wrap it in wax paper first, Jerry, like I do my ground meat and stuff, then food saver it, and then it won't pull the liquid up into your food saver, yet all the air will be removed.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Because fish are juicy. But, ooh, don't can them. I might can it, but I couldn't eat it. I'll eat my canned bacons like shit.
Well, the reason I'm asking that, I ain't talking, 50 fish. I'm talking 500 pounds of fish.
Well, how big's your freezer?
Smoke it.
See?
Yeah.
I don't. Hey, wait a minute. I don't do any smoked meat. It makes me sick. I can't do it.
He can't
He's
do it,
retarded. He will not eat anything grilled or smoked.
Peachy.
He's retarded.
Bacon is smoked.
Peachy.
Peachy just calls it like it is.
Scott, the stuff they inject into bacon, fake liquid smoke, I can do it. But actually off the grill, smoked, like that, no. It's the carbonation of it, I think.
Okay, if I cooked like fish on a grill without any like mesquite smoke, could you eat it?
As long as it wasn't really blackened.
Right, well, I'm not blackening it. Okay, Peachy, I think you're right. Can you eat hamburgers off a grill, Jerry?
Maybe one, maybe a couple of hot dogs.
Stop it. Okay, I have to go. Give me a minute.
If it's on the grill, he won't eat it.
That's downright un-American, Jerry.
No freaking crap.
Whatever.
It's okay, Jerry.
That's how I live. That's how I live in the summertime, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Most
I've got
people
a grill inside my house. I've got a generator grill inside. If it's raining out, I can kick on the inside grill.
He can't eat it. He can't eat it. Maybe he can eat one. Oh my Lord! See, okay.
Breathe, mouse.
Okay.
Look, I love stuff off the grill.
Can we cook in a skillet? Can we eat food in a skillet?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I got a propane stove and, like a propane grill.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Beachy, that was dead funny. Oh, God. All right, it's midnight, people. Oh, my God.
Nice. Everybody got to see me get mutilated by them tonight.
We didn't mutilate you. We didn't.
Yeah, they picked on you, Jerry. They picked on me.
Yeah, me and you was the bad stepchildren tonight.
Hey, Tommy, why don't you shut the hell up? Ain't nobody picked on you. Ain't nobody picked on you. Nobody picked on you.
We just said you can't freaking cook cornbread.
Thank you. Or red beans.
Or rice.
Right, or rice, because you didn't like the taste of your rice, because rice doesn't have one. But that's irrelevant. Okay. I don't know how any of this happened. I do not know how. But okay, but I will never look at the word retarded the same again. Because he's retarded.
Who don't eat grilled food?
Okay. All right, Tommy, we have to go off the air now because it's midnight.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, this was wild.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I wish I could have got here sooner.
Did you kill?